This time I'm going first. What's going on here? Attacks Ig. Saboteur. Trashing Jack, Bishop, Hermit, Salvager. All the trashing. Okay. Village, Shantytown, Madman, Draw, Lab, Madman. Potentially Shantytown, Jack, and plus buy. Are you here? Salvager, and with gainers everywhere. And a colony board, so like, interesting game here. Oh, it's a Baker game, so my 5-2 probably isn't terribly important. I'm not going to open gold on this board. So Shantytown being the only village is somewhat troublesome, although terminal space isn't something that's like ultra important. The draw here, well, Lab is a good card, and the Lab split is probably going to be a big deal. Payload, there are a lot of options here. There's Bishop, Coppersmith. Both of those serve as pretty good payload. Ig just like, I mean, it's got synergy with Coppersmith and Salvager, but this is a colony game, and like purples are super easy to get rid of. Like, I'm probably going to open with a Hermit on my $2 hand. I'm probably going to get a Lab with it. But what do I want my deck to look like? I don't know. Shantytown? I mean, however many terminals you have, you want that many -1 Shantytowns, and they're going to be $3 Necropolises. Probably going to want some Salvager, probably going to want some Hermit. Hermit can gain Shantytowns. Shantytowns can be kind of okay when there's a lot of them, but meh. Bishop. And I don't know what I'm going to do here yet, but the opening's pretty clear. This being a colony board, I mean, you got to build a really stinking good deck. Hermit for thinning estates. I really want to find a way to get rid of these coppers, and like the only way to do it is Bishop and Salvager, and that's a tough call. It's a tough call I don't have to make yet, because I'm just going for this Lab grab still, right? And that seems important. Salvager for him? Shantytown? Your Hermit can gain that, bro. It's trash from the discard because it's strictly better. So we're getting a Madman this turn. I think I want to gain this Hermit back. Well, we're going to play Labs before the Madman, but I don't know what we're going to do about this guy. I'd really like to have like a Salvager in my deck before playing this Madman, and I may be able to just get what I want without playing it. We'll see. Nasty. Well, okay, what are these 4 cards? 3 coppers, Hermit. My turn looks like Hermit gain, I don't know, Shantytown, buy a Lab. Man, that sounds pretty lame. Thinking more about Bishop than I am about Salvager at this point. If I don't play the Madman, next turn is like kind of okay. I'm gonna have trouble trashing an estate. Ew, gross. Yeah, let's not. I think we gotta play this Madman. Salvager just, I mean, for plus buy though, is so good. Well, it's not so good. It's kind of bad, but it seems necessary. Should accelerate building. But do I need it now, or do I just get another lab? I mean, with enough labs, you can just build a golden deck super fast. Get it really tight and reliable. Not care about plus buy. Saboteur is pretty good against that. I like getting the lab here, though. Keep cycling, keep having good turns. Okay. I think we're getting the Salvager, and I would like a little bit more economy. The Shantytown just really doesn't do much for me right now, so we'll get the silver, and we'll get a Salvager. Next turn. Next time I see my Hermit, I might make him go crazy. I don't know. He might be good to keep around as a gainer. I don't have to decide that right now. Oh, thanks, Hermit, for showing up now. Good job, you guys. You're the best. So what are we going to do with this turn? We're going to buy a lab, and we're going to gain probably another Shantytown's probably fine. Yeah. Let's get the Shantytown. Let's get the silver. Or we could just not play the Hermit. The silver is probably better than nothing. The Shantytown's probably better than nothing as well. Which one's better than the other one? Okay. The Hermit's not a very good card for Adam's deck at this very moment. He may become good later. I also need to seriously consider getting a Coppersmith. That would, like, in some universes, really accelerate my growth. Makes me glad I got this Shantytown. Makes it kind of easy to put a Coppersmith in this deck. I could, like, salvage the Hermit, get, like, Coppersmith, something. It's a lot of money. Okay. Well, we're going to put that to the test right now, are we? Do I really want to salvage this Hermit? I can get a Coppersmith and another 4, which is not spectacular. I'd really like to have a ton of labs. Labs accelerate my growth just as much as anything else right now. I really need to decide how many Shantytowns I want to see in this deck eventually. Man, I don't think it's that many. I think I just salvage the Hermit and get a lab and, like, nothing. What do my turns look like from that point? Increasing money density? No, I want to gain a Shantytown right now. I do want some more Shantytowns. Madman before any labs. I'm getting the feeling, well, maybe it's not so important. What does his deck do right now? He's got 2 labs and like some shanty towns. Almost no economy. What's his deck do? He has 1 silver. Okay. What's he gonna get here? Didn't draw his entire deck. Does he get a platinum? Lab? Platinum's not awful, but it's not the best. He's getting lots of shanties. He has to ask himself what 1 card is the best for my deck right now. It's a tough situation to be in. Okay. Well, we're gonna play a hermit just to get it out of our hand here. Do I gain a shanty town? Sure, I guess. It's not the worst thing ever. Let's draw some cards. Find a salvager, please. No! Well, this is just going to be another lab. Eventually, I'll be able to draw everything. Or draw enough to make something happen. Okay, this is a good hand. Can start, like, doing some stuff. Finally, jeez. Yeah, so I can play all the things. I do believe there's another shantytown in there. Hermit gaining a silver is probably fine, although salvaging this hermit may be in my future. But, like, I'm going to draw the silver this turn, so that's why I wanted it. And now double lab. I mean, this is the payload of my deck, and I could... Wow, I can get 8 labs. Actually, that really limits what he can do. Seems pretty good. Yeah. I'd like to know how thick his deck is. All estates and 1 copper are in the trash. 3 hermits. He has 1 madman. Yeah, double lab seems really good. Me likey. Me likey mucho. Draw the crap out of my deck. What are we going to do with this? We could get a madman. We could get another salvager, baker, bishop. Oh, he's chatted. He says, this is kind of depressing because I think there's a reasonable argument that this should be a lab. He must have been talking about that platinum. This thing does not glow enough. Oh well. What do I want my deck to look like? Well, I probably should get a bishop. I really want to get a bishop. I think I am going to not play the hermit and get a bishop. The trashing really doesn't benefit him all that much? Question mark? I guess thinning coppers is okay, but I really want some VP tokens. And I've got terminal space. I don't need to gain more things right now. Found all my labs. They're here. I'm going to draw my deck. Deck drawing is so good. He has a million. Oh, he gained a madman this turn. I thought he played a madman that turn. So he still has no plus buy in his deck. He's just getting 1 card with no hermit gains. No any gains. Just 1 card. Une carte. What's it gonna be? Colony. Well, I have faith that I can beat a deck that is like the one he has. I think it's time to salvage this Hermit. Okay. I can draw my deck somewhat reliably. That reliability should only increase from this point. I would like to get a platinum. And I do have the terminal space for a coppersmith, although that does forgo some of the draw of the shanty town. Do I actually need that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm overdrawing by 3 cards. Unless something bad happens, this is a $5 card for me next turn. And I can just bishop it later. I can just bishop silvers next and keep playing this. Get some more platina. Then once I have a very rich deck, I can bishop a lot of things. We'll see where my best path to victory is from there. Yeah, I think I like this. This is just a shot in the arm for payload. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 for the bishop. 15 minus something for salvager or something for bishop. Yeah, this enables a double platinum turn next turn, so I do like the coppersmith. And of course he can be bishop or salvager food when he's outlived his usefulness, but that's a tactical coppersmith.
There is nothing you can think of that would require anything all that nice, right?
Banquet, but that's about it.
That'd be more clothing anyway.
Okay.
But like, is it really like nice dress stuff?
Coppersmith is worth 4. Salvage silver. I'm going to play both of these shanties, and I guess I'm playing all of these cards. Well, I think salvaging a silver on this turn is pretty clear. But let's just count. Let's just, know what we're doing here. That's happening. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, I can't get double platinum. I can get like platinum and baker or something. Platinum baker seems fine. That costs 14. Can I make 14? No, I can't. Well, I really wanted to make 14. Could salvage the bishop and do it, but the baker is not. No, that's not good. Mino won't do that. So I salvage a silver. What am I doing here? I could just bishop a silver and get 1 platinum. 8, 10, 12, 13. And then I could play bishop, still get the platinum. I could play both of these cards, effectively thin and get the platinum. I guess that's what I have to do. It's not the best, but I guess I'm not drawing as much as I thought I was. And let's take a victory point here. I'll have 9 even if I salvage a copper. Copper is still strictly worse than silver. I don't know why I considered keeping it. Okay, so I should draw my deck this turn. Overdraw, I'm not rewarded for anymore. Just getting a colony, huh, bro? Okay. Double platinum. Still not quite drawing my deck, but it's getting to the point where I can do some really cool stuff. Also, I need to consider Saboteur, but double platinum just seems best. It seems better than everything else right now. I need to have expensive cards that give me lots of economy. That gives me a lot of flexibility on my turns. Saboteur might be a little slow. I guess my draws have been a little unfortunate these past couple turns. I really should have drawn my deck each of those turns. Granted, it's not a guarantee, but it's mildly annoying. Okay. Guess we're bishoping a copper this turn, unless I want to bishop a platinum already. I should have more than enough money to do everything I want, because I'll have a coppersmith in here I can play. Bishop a platinum, salvage a copper. I'll have 18, 19, plus 3, 22. Yeah, that's fine. So let's start bishoping platinum now. Cards. One, two, three. These ones are worth 2 even.
Did you check out my music holder thing? My cup holder?
I don't.
It's not in the purple bag like I thought it was gonna be. Like where all my random music stuff is.
I don't know where it is.
Where was yours?
Three coppers left. If I get 2 platina this turn, I'll still have good payload. It's probably one more turn to keep this coppersmith around, and then it's gonna go. Yeah, double platinum here seems smart. Continuing to build is good. Okay. I'm not really afraid of his colonies. Ouch! This sucks. I think I just bishop a platinum, salvage a copper, and pass. Five platina in my deck. Yeah, I should be able to hit 22 next turn. This sucks. Oh well. I also need to pay attention to piles. Platinum's going to run. Hermits are low, but I should be able to go for colonies after this and be okay. Maybe I should just bishop the copper. Salvage copper. I'll have 6. I can get Baker or gold. And by that I mean gold. Should be able to double colony and play a bishop each turn. So he'll have 50 points. He'll have to miss colony for 1 turn for me to feel really good, but I like this line better. Let's just focus on having my deck be good. I get hurt a lot more by stalling than he does. Actually, getting an Ig is probably just fine, right? I think I like getting an Ig. He has no way to trash that curse right now, other than my bishop. It salvages for $1 less than the gold. It's even a gainer in case I get desperate. I actually kind of think I like the Ig and no copper with it. That point could be very relevant too. Yeah, let's get the Ig. Have a purple buddy. Wow, this is a... Well, this is fine. Got plenty of stuff. Shantytowns are low. Gotta pay attention to that. Although he really has 1 gain per turn. His deck consists of shantytowns, 2 labs, and treasure cards and victory cards at this moment. He has a madman still? He still does have a madman. Why hasn't he played it? That's very strange. Okay, we're going to draw the deck this turn, because I said so. That's the bishop. That's okay. I think we're going to salvage this Ig. I really need to be bishoping my high value cards rather than salvaging them while I have too much economy. I think I want to buy 2 colonies, and I guess bishop the Ig. So I can salvage a copper and still make that happen. Then I've got this coppersmith here for bishop food / salvager food. So I'm playing this coppersmith just to go, okay, this is fine. Let's do that. And double colony. Okay, I'm in super great shape now. I have a lead. If he gets a colony, I probably just win. But he kind of has to do it. So really all I have to do is double colony. And then I just win the game. So I did great here. Did a good job. Okay, salvage coppersmith is a thing I can do. Salvage coppersmith, bishop platinum, maximizes points. LOL. Let me just count. Yeah, okay. Let's just maximize our time. Whatever. Let's maximize. Yeah, that was points. Okay, fine. GG.